Hey everybody, it's T minus 3 days until I take possession of my EV, the Tesla Model Y, which was just on the market starting now in 2020. And I'm going to talk a little bit about clean disruption and what EVs and AVs have to do with it. I'm Tim Montague. Welcome to the SolarCoaster. Electric vehicles are a vast minority of current car sales in the United States and elsewhere. Well, depends on where else you're talking about. If you go to Norway, EVs are more than half of all new car sales now. So the Northern Europeans are getting in the EV game big time. But here in the US, less than 1% of new cars are EVs. But I'm here to tell you that this is an opportunity, primarily an investment opportunity for consumers. And in 10 years, most of us will be buying pure EVs. Most of us will have a battery in our garage if we have a garage. And the reasons for this are simple economics. A regular ICE engine car, an internal combustion engine car, has more than 10 times as many moving parts as an EV. Okay, so when you take away the internal combustion engine, the car gets vastly simpler. And parts of the car are more expensive. Batteries are expensive. My Model Y has a 1,500 pound, 75 kilowatt hour battery. Okay. That battery is expensive today. It's lithium ion technology. The car itself is by far the most expensive car I've ever bought. But the total cost of ownership of a Model Y is now less than a Toyota Camry when you look at the 200,000 mile total cost of ownership. Okay. And a my current Camry that I'm getting rid of in the next week or so gets 40 miles to the gallon on a good day. Okay. The Model Y gets over 100 miles to the gallon equivalent. So it's more than double the miles per gallon. And that's why the carbon footprint of electric vehicles like the Model Y or the Model 3 is just way, way less than ICE engine cars. Now, there are still many doubters out there on Wall Street and elsewhere about the coming EV revolution, but I'm going to share my screen and show you some information that explains why you should skate to where the puck is going to be, skate to where the investment opportunity is going to be. Okay. Today, we're here in 2020, right? Just a couple of percent points, if we're lucky, of electric vehicles. But fast forward to 2035, right? And we're at equivalent to ICE engine cars. The tipping point is actually now and in the next couple of years. And the internal combustion engine is falling off a major cliff. This is a picture of my first car. It was a Ford Galaxy 500. It was a wonderful car. It was a car I inherited from my father, who inherited it from his mother. This is the 1970 Ford Galaxy. So I just wanted to give you some context. We're now 40 years in the future. There's another shot of the Galaxy 500. It was a real boat. But check this out. Okay. This is a website called Good Car, Bad Car. And this paints a picture of the future and what to expect from automobile sales. This is comparing year to date Q1 to Q3 car sales from 2019 to 2020. You see a lot of red here. Focus on this last column. Okay. These are all the major car brands in the world. And there's one green number on the whole chart, and that is Tesla. Its year over year sales are up 65%. Every other automaker on earth is down. Some of them, many of them, by close to 20%. I'm going to give you a few numbers here. Ford, minus 17%. GM, minus 15%. Chrysler, minus 19%. Toyota, minus 19%. Toyota is near and dear to my heart. I've owned at least 3 Toyotas. No, 4 Toyotas, 3 Camrys and 5 Toyotas I've owned. Honda, minus 20%. Volkswagen, minus 17%. Kia, hanging in there, minus 7%. Mazda's only minus 2. They're doing something right. And Volvo, minus 5. Now, of course, Tesla is a minority automaker. Okay. Total sales of 228,900 cars, Q1 to Q3. And they're looking at 500,000 sales for all of 2020. Ford is selling upwards of 1.4 million cars. Okay. So Ford has 64 factories globally. But this is another thing about Tesla. My friends and family say, well, Tim, Tesla stock has already quadrupled in the last 6 months, so I missed the boat. And the answer is no. We are still here on the growth curve. The growth is going to be exponential, and then it's going to asymptote in 20 years. Okay, that's the nature of these disruptions and these transitions that we're going through. So another way to look at this, good car, bad car, love this website. There's Tesla sales up 65% year over year. Everybody else is in the red. So yes, Tesla's on a tear. Tesla has been profitable for 5 straight quarters, but it is so early days. Tesla only has a couple of factories now. They make automobiles in Fremont and in Shanghai, China. Those are the only 2 car factories they have. They have a battery factory in Nevada and a solar panel and battery factory in New York. They're building a ginormous factory in Austin, Texas. The factory that they're building in Texas is 12 times as big as the factory they have in Fremont, California. Okay, 12 times. They're also building a gigafactory in Berlin. So planting a flag right there in the European auto capital of the world. And they're just getting started. Listen to the Q3 investor call that happened last week or earlier this week. Okay, the Q3 investor call for Tesla. And Elon Musk said, we are spending money as fast as we can without wasting it. Okay. They are a growth company. They're putting all of their resources into growing. And yes, they're profitable, but they're very focused on growth. And that's why this is a great opportunity for you. I'm going to be talking a lot more about the energy disruption, the clean energy disruption and transition on this channel. But bear with me because it's EV happy days. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And I'm Tim Montague. Let's grow solar and electric vehicles. All right. You take care.